We're talking with Erik Loomis. He's a professor of environmental and labor history at the University of Rhode Island. He also writes for a fascinating blog called Lawyers, Guns, and Money, and I recommend everyone check it out at lawyersgunsmoney.com. Erik, you're essentially saying, okay, you want to exploit cheap labor, you want to help poor people in developing countries. By doing that, you still can do a minimum basic safety regulations that force these countries to enforce their own laws. And that will allow them to still maintain their competitiveness, keep their jobs there. Isn't that still essentially admitting that we're willing to exploit lower labor standards? Isn't that wrong to begin with?
Look, I completely agree that it's wrong. I think in an ideal world that effectively, labor standards, environmental standards should be international. And I don't necessarily agree at all that corporations should have the ability have the wealth concentrated in one country and be moving factories around the world looking to exploit a race to the bottom. And so that's certainly a debate that we can have. But even if you accept that, even if you accept the idea that corporations can move around to maximize profit, there's still no good reason to accept lower safety standards. Because, again, it's really inexpensive. And you're talking about a corporation like Walmart. The Gap is really bad on this. Many other of these clothing manufacturers or stores that are outsourcing their work. And they are looking to lower prices and maximize profit as much as possible. And they're willing to have workers die rather than have a basic and enforceable safety standard. And that's why I believe we need an international safety standard that holds these corporations civilly or even criminally accountable when the workers that they employ or that they subcontract to die on the job. That is the only way that we are going to have real workplace safety and give corporations an incentive to implement basic workplace safety.
Well, it's a fascinating issue, and just quickly, because we only have a short moment left, Erik, one of the claims that Matt Iglesias made is that somehow there's a premium for these more hazardous professions, and you as an expert in logging basically said that's bogus.
No, I mean, within a profession, within an industry like logging, if you're somebody who's cutting down the trees, then yeah, you might make a little more than the person who's, say, sawing the trees or driving the trees to market. But that's kind of irrelevant for the question at hand. If you look at industries more broadly, hard, dangerous work is low-paid work. I was just reading a story this week about a agricultural worker in New Mexico stomped by a bull. Very dangerous work, working with animals. He's not eligible for workers' compensation. West Virginia, has been dominated by coal mining for 125 years. There's entrenched poverty. I grew up in the timber industry, and it's dangerous work. And I got to tell you, the people I knew didn't have a lot of money.
Well, it's fascinating, Erik. We got to leave it there. But Erik Loomis, he's a professor at the University of Rhode Island, an expert in environmental labor history, and a blogger at Lawyers, Guns, Money. Check out his stuff and his forthcoming book on the lumber industry. When Take Action News continues after this.